everybody, welcome back to Lana's Little Things with me, Dr. Lana, gerontologist. Just talking all things aging, bridging gaps, all for caregivers, because life is a journey. And that was thunder, because we have a little bit of a thunderstorm and flood watch, and hence I'm in this huge raincoat. So for today, and it's beautiful outside. I love the rain. I love thunder. Bring it on. Which brings me to today's topic. What do you do when you feel gloomy and the weather, and as you're aging, the weather, you feel like the weather, gloomy and down, and you can't really explain it? Is it time for therapy? Now, I know therapy is a big word for older persons, because most of the time you don't speak about your feelings. You're always taking care of everybody else, and you're aging, and your body doesn't feel the same, your mind doesn't feel the same. Sometimes it may feel off. I've heard patients tell me, I just don't know what's wrong with me. Why am I crying? Why am I feeling like this? And honestly, there are times when you feel rampaging like the thunder and you just don't know why. Or you're sad and you just don't know why. Or you just feel unsettled and you don't know why. With older age, yes, it's a beautiful time to just be free. The children are gone, you have time for yourself. But then you're also dealing with changes that happen in your body. Of course, aging is not a disease, I repeat. Not a disease, it's just a process. And like the weather, like the rain, like the storms, like life itself, it is a process. You've never been through it before. We're all gonna get older, we're all aging every day, and every hour, every year brings something different. But sometimes though, when you're feeling off, it could be, have you had enough to drink? Dehydration is common in older persons. Have you lost someone in death? If so, my deepest sympathies. Have you been eating as you should? Have you been exercising? Are you sleeping well? Do you have a reason that you can think of to be anxious? Are you missing your children? Are you not in communication with your friends as before? All these things can play on your mind. And, your mind will tell you one thing and your body tells the truth. Your body's telling you, I feel off. So look, search. When you feel like that, search through. It could be not easy, but there can be an explanation for how you feel. It is not just, I'm getting old and miserable. Many times how you feel can be translated into just those things. So be sure that when next you feel off, have you had enough to sleep? Have you had enough to drink? Or it might be that it could be something even more than that. Do you need to talk to someone? Might you need a therapist? It could be something to think about. Because there are times when you do need to speak to someone who is trained to not only listen, but to know how to help. So you may need to just get help. So how do you know when to get help? Well, after you've gone through the list of all the other things that can happen and make your mood feel off, and you're not handling it, so to speak, or it feels differently from the last time when you were feeling unwell, or you just feel sad for what you would think is no reason, it may be time to speak to someone. Maybe time to speak to a therapist. There's no shame in seeking therapy. We all need a coach. We all need someone to talk to. After you've analyzed everything, do you need to talk to someone? Do it today. Tell a friend. Pray about it. Think about it. But act on it. Because if your feelings aren't normal and you suppress them, it's just going to get worse. So let it out like the rain. Let it out like the thunder. Let it out. And age healthy. Things will change. Life is changing. It's a journey. It's a process. You'll get through it. From my heart to yours, Dr. Lana signing off. Good morning, good evening, good night. Bye-bye.